Howdy everyone and welcome to episode 10 of this Football Manager 2008 Let's Play series with Arsenal. Well done to anyone that managed to watch the whole of episode 9. It was a long old slog, 6 matches as a result of me messing up the resolution thing. Today it's not a problem. I've managed to, I've remembered basically to choose the correct resolution. We're taking on Inter Milan in the Champions League semi-final. This is absolutely massive. I can't quite believe we've managed to get to the last 4 of the Champions League in my first season in charge, especially after that dreadful start to the season. But we have turned things around, haven't we? And in recent times we have been pretty magnificent on the whole. Of course, in the last episode we got through the first knockout round and the quarter-final against Real Madrid in style. Since then, we've played 2 matches. We beat Liverpool 3-1 thanks to Van den Boer, Gilberto Silva and Nicklas Bendtner. And we also beat Newcastle United 2-1 thanks to 2 goals from our Finnish maestro, Mika Aratalo. He's good. He's got 4 goals for us already. He's a magnificent player. Unfortunately, he's cup tied for the Champions League, so he's unable to play. We're going to play Inter twice, the away leg and then the home leg. We've got Fulham sandwiched in the middle. We've only got 4 matches left this season in the league. We're 3rd in the league table. We're 1 point ahead of Blackburn with a game in hand. 6 points behind Chelsea, unlikely to finish second. It's all about trying to grab that top 4 spot now because we do have Blackburn, Portsmouth, Blackburn and Portsmouth, hot on our heels, which is strange. Man City all the way down in 8th place, Liverpool down in 12th. That's a little bit of a surprise. Obviously, Man City aren't as strong as they are in real life. I think it's probably FM09 where they started to really be dominant. Anyway, this is the team I'm going with today. We've got Akinfeev in goal, Van den Boer, Senderos, Giroud, Clichy. That's the back 5 that I'm kind of going for at the moment. Banega, Gilberto and Silva and Fabregas are my 3 that I've played as my first choice midfield for a long time now. Rosicky on the attacking midfield, bending out to the right. Eduardo's going to play because Robin Van Persie is suspended. Bit of a blow, but Eduardo has played quite well this season. With Nicklas Bendtner up front, our top goal scorer, he continues to just get better and better. Inter have Ibrahimovic, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he's good. He's really good on this game. Only 26 years old. What a player. Alongside Rodrigo Palacio, they've got some very good players. Stankovic, they've got Zanetti, who's now aged 34 on this. Maxwell, they're playing quite defensive wingers, I've noticed. I think they're lining up. I mean, the Italians back then did like to play very solid defensive football, but they were very hard to beat. Maicon at right back was really good. Julio Cesar, 28-year-old, he was 28 at the time. They've got some very good players. We'll see how we get on. I think we've got a good chance of winning, though. If we can beat Real Madrid, then I think we can beat Inter. Inter had a very good team back then. Very solid team. Bit of an ageing team in places. But overall, I think, considering how good we've been lately, we can get through this. Maybe on paper, they've got more well-known legends of football. But no, I reckon we can do it. Let's see if we can. Let's find out today. This first season has been, I think it's exceeded my expectations. To get through to the Champions League semi-final, I'm surprised we managed to do that. It looks like we're going to qualify for the Champions League next year as well. Not going to win a cup competition, we're not going to win the league, but overall it's a positive start, and hopefully next year we can go on and win competitions. I mean, we could still feasibly win the Champions League this season, but we have to get through these 2 games against Inter, and then the final, that will be tough whoever we get because it's a Champions League final. And I've got a young, inexperienced team. Corner to Inter Palacio with the corner, whips it in, and that's headed just wide. Closed the window today to reduce the noise. It's going to be a hot one as Akinfeev tips it over the bar. 3 matches as well. Can I survive? Can I hold on? Oh, I've almost got no water. I'm going to have to go and get some at some point. We've been on the back foot so far in this match. We've done nothing. And here they come. Looking dangerous. Zapata crosses in. Bendtner heads away for a throw-in. He's having to get back and defend for us here. Oh. I'd looked away for about a second then, and I almost saw the ball go in the back of the net. We're nowhere. What are we doing, guys? We're playing against a 4-4-2, which we seem to have sussed out on the whole. But I guess they're just very solid. And the players they do have on the wings, although they're more defensive-minded, they are very good going forwards. But Bendtner couldn't quite get on the end of that ball. Free kick. Rosicky has the shots, deflecting, not quite behind. Zlatan brings it down really well. He's a big lump of a guy, isn't he? Here's Maicon. Getting to the byline. What a run. Zanetti, great save. Akinfeev. They are all over us. I need to do something else tactically, don't I? Otherwise, this could potentially be not very pretty. I'm going to go with a direct passing style. Knock it up to Bendtner. There's been plenty of highlights. Not really any for us, though. And Zlatan's through. Zlatan chips it. Lovely goal. 1-0 to Inter. Perhaps I was a little bit too cocky before this match. They're a stronger outfit than I thought. And we've just been non-existent in this match. Looking for an equaliser then before the half-time whistle. Here's Bendtner coming forward straight away. Clichy can't win that. I think I'm going to go attacking because we've literally done nothing apart from a couple free kicks. Oh, when will this end? They're relentless. They keep coming forwards. This is a complete opposite of the Real Madrid game. Cambiasso goes for goal just over the bar. Oh no, Gilberto Silva's picked up a knock. I think I'll take him off at half-time. It's not going well today at all. Oh, is this a red card though? Palacio elbow to Giroud's face. He's been sent off. This is an opportunity, guys. They're down to 10 men. They know how to defend though. I mean, it doesn't really make any difference for them having 1 or 2 players up front probably, but we'll do our best to break them down. Bendtner can't quite win that header. Maxwell now on the ball. Come on, Van den Boer, get in his face. Win it back for us. Instead, we've just allowed him to pass it, but Fabregas goes in. Does well. Nicklas Bendtner turns. It's into Rosicky. Rosicky, good save, and it's behind for a corner. Can we get an equaliser before the half-time whistle? Please, please. We need an away goal. I put out a weaker team against Fulham, I think. Needs to be done. Unless we miraculously turn this around and win 5-1 or something. But even with them down to 10 men, I doubt that. Rosicky puts it into the box. It's knocked away. Van den Boer after it. Van den Boer weighs up his options. Doesn't perform a very good cross. Half time. Expect a much better performance in the second half. I'm going to bring Hleb on for Gilberto Silva. Banega's going to go there, and I'm not going to go direct. We'll go back to the mixed passing approach. Hopefully my normal style of play will be enough to break down 10 men, but we'll find out in the second half. Come on, guys, we need more from you. First highlight of the second half. Banega on the ball, playing in a more defensive-minded position. Rosicky has to score, and we do. I don't know what Julio Cesar was doing, but I think Bendtner beat him to the ball, and it was an open goal for Tomas. Look at this. Senderos just lumps it into the box. It wasn't Bendtner, actually. It was Eduardo who did very well, and Rosicky, with the easiest of chances, applies the finish. Let's push on now. They're down to 10 men. We're back in this game. Rosicky into the box. It was a deadly, deadly corner right into the danger zone. The keeper knocked it behind, but it's another corner. Rosicky crosses it in. It's over everyone. Here we go again. We're applying the pressure. We're turning the screw. Van den Boer, Eduardo, back to Banega. Banega into Fabregas. Cesc Fabregas has the shot tipped over the bar. He doesn't have a huge number of shots to Cesc, but, you know, that was a good effort, actually. Hleb is on the pitch now. We've got more of an attacking-minded midfield. We're picking up yellow cards in this game. I think they're getting in our faces a bit and frustrating us. 13 minutes to go. Free kick to Inter. Fabregas can't quite win that. That's well over the bar. I'm going to pause. We're going to make some changes. Got it on attacking still. We need to push forwards, try and get the winner. Fabregas on a yellow, Bendtner on a yellow, Hleb on a yellow. I'm going to bring Adebayor on for Bendtner. Let's do that. And Piatti on for Fabregas. Let's make a couple attacking changes there. Got some attacking-minded midfielders on the pitch. Adebayor, some fresh legs, similar to Bendtner. That's knocked away. Just under 10 minutes to go now. Clichy into Banega. Knocks it into the danger zone. Van den Boer now on the ball. Van den Boer crosses in. Adebayor scores! Super sub. That worked wonders, didn't it? Adebayor 2-1. We've got 2 away goals as well, and we're winning this tie. The red card has really changed this completely. Can we get a third and try and properly kill this? Certainly won't be over even if we do get a third, but it would just make things really hard for Inter going into the away leg for them. at the Emirates. Just injury time to go now. Akinfeev up the pitch. Adebayo can't win that. We don't want to concede a goal. Here's Suazo. I remember him. He was a good player. And that's fired wide. I think I signed him. Was it David Suazo? Something like that. I'm pretty sure I signed... It might have been on FMO8 that I signed him, in fact. Here's Clichy. Maybe it was FMO5. It seems like a lifetime ago. Here's Hleb. Hleb. Didn't really do much, but Senderos knocks it up the pitch for Adebayor, who heads it on to Eduardo. Back to Rosicki, and it's wide. I don't think we're going to see another goal in this one. It's all over. We've won after a pretty disappointing start to this game. The red card had a massive impact on them. We've turned it around, and we've won 2-1. Great stuff. Big blow. Gilberto Silva's out for up to 4 weeks. If we get through to the Champions League final, I guess there's a chance he might miss it. So it is a big blow. I'm going to be playing a much weaker team against Fulham. I wouldn't say massively weaker, but just my second string. I've actually put Fabianski in goal because Lehmann's going to leave at the end of the season. There's no point really playing him. I need Fabianski to up his game, be my number 2. I think he's certainly got the ability to do that. So he's going to play in goal. He's only played 1 match so far for us this season, I think. We've got Sagna, Kompany, Toure and Traore. Now, Kompany and Toure potentially are my first choice centre-backs, but I'm going with Senderos and Giroud at the moment as my 2 first choice. Toure's back. And he's probably my best centre-back at the club, but they need to win their place back, basically. They've not played particularly well. Traore's going to play left-back. We've got Hleb, Arturo Vidal and Alex Song in the middle with Piatti, Eduardo and Aritalo, who's got so many goals in him. I think he scored today against Fulham. There's the Fulham team going quite defensive with a 4-5-1. Jimmy Billard, 29-year-old Jimmy Billard in the team. McBride up front, we've already mentioned him in a previous episode. I'm hoping for a relatively easy win despite the fact I've put out a bit of a weaker team, but because I put out a weaker team, we've rotated a lot, there is a chance we won't. But here's Piatti early on. Aritalo can't quite win that, and now Sagna on the ball. We've got some good players though. Sagna could easily be my first choice. He would have been if it wasn't for signing Van den Boer, for example. Sagna into Piatti. We've won a corner. Got high hopes with Pablo Piatti. I think he will improve massively over the next couple seasons. Here's Toure just heading it over the bar. Whether I play, past 2 or 3 seasons on this save, we shall see. I don't see no reason not to, unless you guys get bored, of course, as that's just headed over the bar. I've got a project here. I'm building a great project. We might even win the Champions League in my first season, but I think winning the league could be harder because Manchester United are just so dominant. Oh no, is this a red card for Kompany? I just saw an elbow involved. Please don't be a red card. Vincent Kompany, what are you doing, my friend? I'm going to have to take you off now. I'm going to move Vidal back there, and we're going to bring Diaby on for Eduardo, and he can go there. And Piatti, I might play Song as a defensive midfielder. Piatti will go there. This is irritating. We'll go defensive and hit them on the break, and hit them quite direct as well. We've got quick tempo on, so maybe that will work. But that is annoying. And Fulham with a free kick. 1-0. Looks like we're going to lose this one, guys. Vincent Kompany's let me down. Here we go, though. 20 minutes in. Perhaps an opportunity. Diaby out wide to Kolo Toure comes forward. This is quite an attacking phase of play from us. Here's Traore into the box. It's all the way across. And it's a penalty. We've got a chance to get back into this. I think it's going to be Vidal that takes a penalty. In real life, he's obviously very good at penalties. And he might be on the game. I don't know. We'll find out. Arturo Vidal steps up, runs up, and scores his first ever goal for Arsenal. Great penalty. Just smashed it home. Free kick. Corner, sorry, not free kick. That's headed. Oh, just saved by Fabianski. Oh, Diaby over the top. Oh, what a goal that would have been. All the way over the top from Fabianski. Diaby hits it. That would have been sensational. We're not playing too badly considering we're down to 10 men. He's given the... Why did I say that? Commentator's curse. Kamara down the left. Arturo Vidal can't win it, but it's behind. Another highlight. 6 minutes till half time. Aritalo can't find Piatti. And here comes Davis. Diaby can't win it either. Vidal can't quite win that. But they're winning the second balls. They're winning the headers. It's not really going to plan today. We've obviously picked up a red card as well. Meaning it really hasn't gone to plan. And, oh no, what's this? Is this a yellow? I think it's a yellow. Knocked into the box. Tipped over the bar. Oh, my phone's making all sorts of noises. We're hanging on in here. Davies. Into the box. Kamara. Easy save for Fabianski, though. And now we've got a free kick on the edge of the box. Pablo Piatti just fires it over. Very close by the sounds of things from the commentator's speech thing. 1-1 at half time. Vidal's got us back into this with a penalty. I'm going to sympathise with the team because they're down to 10 men. We're down to 10 men. Let's just carry on. Gone defensive. We've gone direct. We're hitting them on the break. Seems to be working a little bit. Here's Aratalo. Can't quite win that. Alex Song trying to get it in there and win it. But McBride plays it through. Vidal, good defending at the back. As I've said previously, he is actually a centre-back on this game by trade, but he can play it elsewhere. And I'm trying to convert him into that defensive midfield position just to be a replacement for Gilberto Silva, I guess. Oh no, Fabianski giving the ball away. Kamara's through. Kamara! Good save. You've made up for it, my friend Fabianski. The pole overts it over. But they've got a corner and they're dangerous from corners. We've got everyone back here. Aratalo heads it behind. Another ball in. Headed behind by Diaby. Oh, we're under the cosh. What does that even mean, under the cosh? There must be... That is a saying, isn't it? Under the cosh. Yeah, it is. Under pressure in a difficult situation. But where's that come from? There must be some weird English reason behind it. Another corner to Fulham. Taken forever to take them, though. It's knocked away. Here we go. Can we counter? Aratalo over the halfway line. He's still going, he's tackled. He's not really had a huge amount to do today because, well, we're down to 10 men. The service hasn't been great. Vidal does well. He's played well at the back since moving back into the centre-back position. There's a few minutes left. Quite a few minutes left, really. In fact, I want to see what happens here. And then I might make my last 2 substitutions. Sanya should win that. He does. It's into Hleb, who plays it over the top for Aratalo. Aratalo's got Piatti beside him. He finds Pablo Piatti, who has the shot. It's a relatively comfortable save for the goalkeeper, Niemi. Aratalo's quite tired. I'm going to take him off for Adebayor. Diarra is going to come on for Alex Song in the middle. Can we hang on for a point? Oh no, another free kick. Oh wow. Fabianski. I mean, the first save wasn't convincing, but he's pulled off 2 pretty incredible saves after that. And we get away with it, don't we? Traore's finally been yellow carded. He didn't get yellow carded in the first half in the end. Oh, free kick right to death. Can we win it? Hleb! It's gone in! I think it's not gone in off Adebayor. It does. And have we won this 2-1? I don't know how. We've been terrible after the red card. And, I mean, that's a bit of a fluky goal. Hleb with the free kick. I think it hits Adebayor unintentionally. Yeah. He deflected it in. There's still 2.5 minutes for them to try and grab an equaliser. I'm sure they're pushing everyone forwards now as a result. Let's just time waste often. Hang on for these 3 valuable points. We do kind of need to pick up as many points as possible to confirm a Champions League place. Here's Piatti. Adebayor again. I think he's offside this time. Is he? No? That was weird. It was a goal. 3-1. We've won. But it just vanished. There's no replay. That was really bizarre. And the assistant stood still, so that's why I thought it was offside. But no, it finishes 3-1. Adebayor with 2 late goals. What a strange game. It's time for the third and final match of today's episode then, as we take on Inter at home. Made a few changes, as you would expect from that last game, but they did magnificently well, didn't they, to get the win. Adebayor is the perfect super sub, and he's on the bench again today, but Nicklas Bendtner will lead the line. I'm actually going to play Nordveit in the middle as a defensive midfielder. I quite like the look of him. I think he's a decent player. He's only 17 as well. But I'm going to give him his chance in the middle. We've got Diarra and Diaby on the bench if it doesn't work out for him. But he's done okay there when I have played him. Let's get underway then. It looks like they're going with, I think... Oh no, they've got Patrick Vieira playing. 31-year-old Patrick Vieira in the middle. What a player. Yeah, this could be a bit tougher then as a result. Oh, and they're playing Suazo up front as well. I remember this guy. He was really quite a good striker. I think I either signed him on FM05 or he might even have been at FM11, I guess, when he was a bit old. I don't know. I feel like it was probably around about this time though. First highlight of the game then. Inside 5 minutes. Bendtner can't quite win that. And here's Suazo. But Clichy now on the ball. Clichy up the pitch for Bendtner. Heads it back to... Well, he didn't head it. It was actually the defender that headed it. Van Persie into Nicklas Bendtner. Close, just over the bar. Akinfeev. Bendtner, can he win the header? He doesn't. He's going to have a hard job against those 2 centre-backs. And Sendros needs to win this. He does. But Inter still on the ball, and that's over the top. But Akinfeev gets there. Here's Nordtveit, out wide to Van den Boer. Plenty of highlights inside these first few minutes. Nicklas Bendtner has the shot eventually and powers it home. 1-0. What a goal from Nicklas Bendtner, our top goal scorer this season. What a striker this guy is. You may have laughed at the start of this save when I said he was going to be my main man up front. But he is a quality player on this game. I think it was just sort of a season or two after his really prolific season out on loan at Birmingham City. He's really good. I like this guy a lot. In fact, I'll just show you Nicklas Bendtner. Look at him. And he's getting better at a couple of things. Crossing's gone down, but long shots, decisions currently going up. He's only 20 years old. If we look at his history, yes, it actually wasn't that prolific, was it? I thought he did a bit better than that at Birmingham City in the Championship. 11 goals in 42 games, but he's highly rated. I suppose for an 18, he was 18 going on 19 last season. That's not too bad in the Championship, is it? But yeah, he's a great player nonetheless, regardless of whether you think he's good or not now. He was amazing back then. On the game, anyway. I don't think it was too bad in real life. Here's Fabregas. Out wide to Bendtner. Bendtner knocks it in for Van Persie. That was a chance. He just fired that wide. We're 3-1 up on aggregate. I can't talk. The heat's getting to my voice, I think. I'm really struggling to find the words. Nordtveit with a free kick. I'm not sure why he didn't have a shot, because he is actually a free kick specialist. But it's tipped behind for a corner in the end. As it stands, we're going through to a Champions League final in our first season. That is crazy. Fabregas, through to Nicklas Bendtner, back to Banega. This tactic is actually quite good, isn't it? Oh, that's a great ball over the top for Zlatan. Can he equalise? He can't. Ooh, that was a chance for Zlatan. Here they come again, looking for an equaliser before half-time to try and get back into this tie. Patrick Vieira, lovely ball through. Somehow, Zlatan fires it over the bar from about 7 yards out. But they come again. Relentless once again from Inter. This only ended in the first leg because of a red card, of course. Fabregas now on the ball. Another goal would be very handy. Banega into Nordtveit. The Norwegian 17-year-old plays it into Fabregas. Through to Nicklas Bendtner. Bendtner. Can he feed a ball through? He does to Van Persie. Should have done better. I don't know why he hit it first time. He had more time than that. Van den Boer does well to win that. But they come back at us again. This highlight's really long. Sendros can't win that. Zlatan should be scoring again. He could have had a hat-trick today. Akinfeev's done very well. Oh, I just want it to go through to half-time now. It's taken too long. Van Persie can't win that. Sendros and Van den Boer going for the same ball. Van den Boer comes forward. Does well. I mean, he's not really moving very fast, but he did well. Van Persie has to finish. Where is his shooting boots today? Van Persie missing at that end of the pitch. Zlatan missing at the other end of the pitch. Corner. Nordtveit whips it in. What? That was deadly, but it's headed away or punched away by Cesar. Just a few seconds till the half-time whistle. Van den Boer looking to try and create something. Try and create a second goal eventually. What is going on? Hurry up. That yellow card took forever. And it's into the box. Van Persie, no. Oh, right at the death, Zlatan scores. It was over the 2 minutes allocated on. I'd just fallen asleep. I thought it was half-time, and Zlatan finally gets his goal. And he's got them back in it. It's 1-1, 3-2 in aggregate. They've scored an away goal, but remember, we scored 2. But look at this. I think we just fell asleep as well. Van den Boer and Senderos sleeping. And Zlatan fires it home. That's a blow. I thought it was half-time. I'm just going to tell them not to get complacent. That is important. Van Persie's not played particularly well, but they're on 7s. Giroud's the one on a 6, as is Akinfeev. Rosicky and Van Persie and Clichy on yellows, though. Perhaps I should bring Van Persie off, although he's got a deadly free kick on him. I think I might leave him on for now, and we'll just have to hope we don't pick up a second yellow with any... I mean, remember, if we get a red card today, they'll be suspended for the final. But we need to try and win today. We need to at least hold on to this result, don't we? If we concede again, it's all square, and they might be in the better position to try and get another goal and get a third away goal. But it's 1-1 at the moment. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Here's Banega coming forwards. Oh, great ball through to Van Persie. This time he does score. I'm glad I left him on. That could be a crucial goal. 2-1. Banega, really good stuff from him. And now I'm going to time waste. We've got a time waste. Defensive. We'll keep it on quick tempo to try and hit them on the break. Here come Inter though, looking for an equaliser again. Tipped over the bar brilliantly by Akinfeev. We're going to have to fight for this, guys. Fabregas through to Van Persie. Tackled. Nordtveit wins it brilliantly. He's done well today. Nicholas Bentner can't quite head it on for Van Persie. Clichy now on the ball. He's on a yellow. He's going to have to watch himself. We played all the... What? Akinfeev, what were you doing? Why didn't you come for the ball? That was really bizarre. But somehow he made the save anyway. Oh, Van den Boer's missed it. That's tipped over the bar again by Akinfeev. This is a brilliant second half performance from him. There's half an hour to hang on here. We've got 2-goal advantage on aggregate. Stankovic with the corner in. It's in. It's in the back of the net. But I saw the assistant stay still. I didn't want to sort of think, yes, that's disallowed. But it has been disallowed. I think I might bring Rosicki off and throw on Hleb. Got too many players on yellow cards. I can't really add anything to this team. In fact, what I will do is going to get the fullbacks not to run forwards quite as much. Nordtveit down the wing for Hleb. His first bit of action. It's knocked away though, and now into break-in. Senderos, can he win it? He does. Van den Boer can't win it though. Maxwell comes forward. Come on, get in there. Senderos, good defending. He's been really good since coming into the team. Banega through to Hleb. Hleb tackled. Senderos hasn't got the pace, but he's back now. Nordtveit, brilliant defending from him, getting back. But it's still coming at us. Giroud does well. Now they're coming again through Maicon. This is never ending. Clichy does well to win it though. And Nordtveit knocks it up the pitch eventually. Van Persie. Nope. I'm not sure this is a proper highlight really. 73 minutes on the clock. There's not long left to hang on now. Hleb. Crosses it in. Nicholas Bentner lashes it over the bar. Nordtveit's dead. I feel like it should take him off for Diarra. Bring on some fresh legs in the middle. He's played brilliantly though for us today. Fabregas. Van den Boer. Into Nordtveit. It's been a brilliant pivot. Banega. Nicholas Bentner can't quite reach it. This highlight. It seems to show highlights when you're making tactical changes. And I've had to sit here for about 2 minutes whilst Maicon gets some attention. It's broken. Come on. Why is this a highlight? Why do I need to see him walk off the pitch? Yeah. I'm literally watching an injured player be carried off the pitch. What if I do this? Hurry up. Get off the pitch. Why is this a highlight? Oh, Zlatan. Great stuff from him. Gets a second. It's 2-2. If they score a third, they go through on away goals. That would be a disaster. And very unfair, I think. I don't like away goals. 7 minutes to go. Nothing stupid, guys. Nothing stupid. Fabregas can't win the ball. Oh no, they've brought in Balotelli. He must be young on this. Akinfeev up the pitch again. Nicholas Bentner. All the way back to Banega. Here's Diarra. Diarra's not had much football, but he's playing a crucial role here in the last few minutes. Banega. Van Persie lashes it just wide. We are clinging on now, aren't we? We're going to have to cling on. Van Persie's going to come off, I think. I might throw Adebayor on for Bentner. He's tired. For the last few minutes, just bring on some fresh legs and get these guys running back, I suppose. Or maybe that's a bit stupid, I don't know. Can we do this? Can we hang on? Oh, I hope so. This is horrible. Why is Zlatan... Don't ruin my party. We're going to miss out here. Giroud heads away. Hleb. I can sense a goal. Zlatan. Oh, Akinfeev. We've got rid of it. Adebayor. Van Persie. Knock it through. Knock it through. That was a chance then to knock it through. And then Van Persie with the worst pass ever. And why can't it just go to the full-time whistle? Fabregas through to Adebayor. Banega now on the ball. Out wide. Out wide. He's played it through. We had Van den Boer had space. Why didn't you do that? Now Van den Boer's trying to get back. Zlatan playing on the wing now. Cuts in field. Almost a good ball. This is horrible. Why has it had to go down to the wire like this? Akinfeev. Waste as much time as possible, my friend. Knocks it up the pitch. Adebayor. Back to Diarra. Through to Van Persie. Hits it first time. He had time and space again. He's had a few shots today. He may have scored one, but he could have been a lot more productive for us. Adebayor! Can he capitalise on a mistake? Adebayor! Free kick. Red card. We can do this. They're down to 10 men now. And Van Persie, if he can score this, then we're definitely through. Here we go. Come on, Van Persie. Come on, Van Persie. Come on. Come on. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, a minute and a half. Adebayor. Oh, he's done well again. Hleb through to Adebayor. Not quite. Oh, if they score now, that would be the cruelest of goals. Stankovic out wide. They're down to 10 men. Oh, offside. Akinfe have saved it anyway. This is just horrible. The heat, this experience, it's not making me happy. Lads, please, cling on. We've done it. We're through. I wasn't expecting the last minute to be that easy. It just went, and it's over. We're through to the Champions League final. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. In my first season as well. I did not expect that whatsoever. Who are we going to take on in the final? We need to find out. We're playing Barcelona. Oh, it's a rematch, isn't it? Of like 2000, was it 2006? Yeah, just 2 years ago it was Barcelona versus Arsenal. And now we're playing them again. Time to get revenge against the mighty Barcelona. Messi, Iniesta. They were young at this point, but they were fabulous. Xavi. Henry, who's just left Arsenal, of course. Wow, this is a massive, massive opportunity to get revenge. So that's going to be the next episode. I'm going to play Derby and Man City behind the scenes. Episode 11 will be the Champions League final. I hope you're looking forward to it. Until next time, enjoy Football Manager. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.